on, dude. Are you kidding me?
Dwayne Wade said there's miscommunication. Dwayne Wade
Oh, I'm
said it was
sure.
supposed to end on
In a
a tie.
tie.
They were supposed to have a way, well, whatever
You just vote who it
tie.
was.
Hey, on the flip it to you, bruh, Robert Hood need to cut me a check.
How many you got, bro? I hope you're referring people,
Yes, I am now.
and I hope you're getting free shares
Yes,
with
I
them.
am. Yes,
Thank
I
God.
am. Bruh, I said, damn, remember you were telling people about Robin Hood, but you put me on the Robin Hood.
I'm
But if
telling you.
they would have had that same thing then, now me and you get a free stock.
I know. I
And and
know.
and,
Hey, I
and like
finally
an
got my first
MVP.
one. Hey, I got my first one today. Think about that.
Okay.
My first free stock. And I've referred him I've referred to a lot of people, and I don't really care to go for the free stock, but I mean, I wish I did at
Yeah.
some point.
Man, I'm like, forget that. I want the free
Hey, man.
stocks, man.
Speaking of that, time to invest. I mean,
Hey,
tomorrow, the stocks the market's gonna be down. Just so you know, since he did like the whole shut down European travel to the U.S. Actually, pretty much all foreign travel to the U.S. is shut down now through direct order, executive order. There's a bunch of stuff going down. So I'm telling you, tomorrow's gonna be a good day to invest if you guys have extra capital on hand.
that's why you the man, Michelle.
You heard it here first, man.
Hey, right there, cause I'm telling you, man, I've been watching it, cause right now I'm trying to pace myself. Cause I
Hey,
tell
man,
people, I, I try to tell people, cause me and you learned from trial and error the hard way.
bro, I was literally, I was telling somebody that the other day. I was like, we have a clue. We didn't have a clue. I'm telling you, hey, think about if we didn't touch our money, like sell anything from the day that we had invested. Like
Bruh.
AMD, bro. I was in the AMD $6 a share.
What is it now?
It's at $55 a share in the recession.
Michelle, now.
$55 a share it's 55 a share in the recession, bro. And it hurts me
And
every
you
time I
said
see it.
that. Yep, hey, and I sold my shares too. You told me that, hey, bro, get it. Michelle, I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. I thought about it. I was like, bro, I pretty much lost like 10, 15 grand in 3 years just because I kept pulling the money back out.
Yes.
And I'll give you the key that I've learned in the last year and a half. And it's a Warren Buffett quote. I don't know if it's a quote, but it's a Warren Buffett thing. It's time in market, right? The longer your money's in the market, you are going to make money in the long run, especially only if you're investing in things you understand. That's the key. If I'm going out here and trying to invest in like pharmaceutical companies and I have no idea if they're gonna make the cure to this sickness, as we call it. Hey, I got you, bro. I got you. We gotta keep it G-rated out here.
No, because they're snatching people content down.
Seriously? That's wild.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, if you knew that kind of information, right? Well, one, good for you, invest, right? There's one, I don't know if you've heard of the shares called Moderna. Moderna is the name of the company. This Harvard professor invested $5 million into it like 2 years ago. In 2 years, he made $1 billion because that it's trading at like, I think the last time I saw it was like $28, $30. I invested like 25 and sold it like 30. But
Michelle.
I'm
still pissed off by AMD.
Bro, all of them. Think about all the stuff we touched. I could go back and tell you everything that me and you touched, right?
Facebook.
Talk about Wingstop, Facebook. Wingstop hit 100. Wingstop hit 100 at one point. Facebook hit 250 at one point.
And then because of the Wingstop, because we got in, they'll do like some kind of special fundraiser where our dividends was higher, and we stayed at that. When you bought in right there, if you stayed at that there, your dividends was going to be higher the whole time.
Yep. Had we stayed, it was $3 a share of dividends.
Yeah.
Like, bro, nobody gives that. Nobody gives that. What else we touched? We touched so many things, bro. Netflix. You know how much money I lost on Netflix? I didn't lose money, but I'm talking like potential dollars that could have been.
If you just that's why I tell people I learn now, and don't buy the stupid penny stocks because they just be robbing you.
Yeah,
look at that.
Yeah, like I said, if you know a company that's gonna if you know it,
you research AMD.
Yeah, I did.
You researched it, and then when it was $6, you was like, bro, get some. I had some like, man, I get it, cause man.
In 6 months it doubled though. In 6 months it went from 6 to 12.
We would buy stocks at 8 o'clock in the morning and sell them at 3.
Exactly, bro. I can't remember the name of the first one I ever bought, but it was a penny stock. It got delisted within a week or like a month.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I had some of those too, and I bought 1,000 of them. And then I get an email. This stock has just pulled out, but if it ever comes back, you get these same amount of shares. Blah 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 blah. Bruh.
But now I'm in the days of just I've learned a lot, bro. 3 years, was it 4 years?
Yeah.
3 years. I've learned a lot, dude. Like,
if we learned the hard way, I tell you put me on it, and I tell people about it. Just when I had Facebook, bought it, don't touch it. Wingstop, bought it and don't touch it.
Yep.
I know for a fact, bruh. I hate to say numbers wrong. You right. Now using 10,000, I would have been in the thousands of game.
In games, yeah. Even in the recession, you wouldn't have took an L.
I would have been in the green.
You would have been in the green.
Because all those stocks are still doing good. I tell you what, man. I read Warren Buffett book.
Did you? I gotta catch it. I haven't read it.
Bruh,
I watch his videos every now and then. I love listening to him.
That's why when you say that Warren Buffett quotes, man, let me tell you, made me mad, Michelle. I want to throw my phone. This man became a billionaire. Let me tell you his philosophy, and it is so simple that it's stupid, but it's so simple. He said, "I buy companies that know how to run." He said, "Why would I waste my time investing in a company that don't know what they're doing? Now I just buy the big boys." Even when he started off small,
exactly,
he had 10 people invest like a couple $1,000 when he got in the stock market, when he got into trading.
Yep.
They didn't trust him with money. He just like bought like small companies from the rip. He would buy companies. Or what he would do these hostile takeovers. Like, I want Coca-Cola. They're big boy. So what he'd do is every day he'll do the max amount they allow him to buy. Like, say you can only buy, I don't know, 1,000 shares a day.
Yep.
He'll buy 1,000 shares a day for like 2 months in a row. To where
taking over, man, taking over.
He did the same thing with Geico. He got in on Geico early, just from and also right place, right time. But man, when he said that, he was like, just invest your stock. He said, you look at the stock like a business. Because I'm about to start reading this other book by his mentor named I think it's Bill Graham.
Sure.
Who's Warren Buffett mentor. It's called the
was that his professor at Columbia or whoever?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the physical, I think it's called the Smart Investor, the Intelligent Investor.
Yep.
He said, whenever you buy stock, don't look at it as a stock. Look at it as I'm buying a piece of a business. And how good is this business right now? He said, when you buy Disney, you don't got to worry about it. You buy Coca-Cola, you don't have to worry about it. Facebook, you don't worry about it.
You're good to go.
Well, Facebook, he's not so keen to tech, but like, he's
not.
Certain stocks you buy, you don't have to worry about it. But man, when I read the book, it just kept money. And this also why I didn't realize too, until I read this book. I said, man, we're gonna be rich. We're gonna ball out. This guy said he didn't tell his kids how to do money, which sounds crazy.
I'm sure.
And even when his kids got their first inheritance for their granddad, from their grandfather, he didn't tell them what to do with the money. And he's like, you got the money, what you gonna do with it? So they did sell all them shares. At that time, they might have had like, I don't know, $1 million, $2 million. I didn't know this. This is how they get by me, Sean. Say we have a company called M&M Incorporated.
Yep.
And both of us have, I don't know, let's say 10,000 shares each.
Yep.
And it's $1,000 a share. No, let's make $1,000 a share.
Okay.
So what's that?
10,000 by 1,000.
That's just.
But I ain't trying to do that math.
No, that's making. We gotta. How many shares you can have in a company? Is it a limit how many shares you can have?
I don't know the full runnings behind it, but you can have as many as you want because you can stock split or you can reverse stock split.
Right.
But I'm sure there's a minimum amount, maybe 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 shares, something like that.
So that's go high. So that's say me and we got
250 each.
250,000 shares each.
Yep.
This is what the people do, because in that share I share trading for, I don't know, let's say $200. That'd be small, $200 a share. But we have a set salary of, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're talking about profit sharing, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking profit share. Let's say we have a set salary of, I don't know,
100K a year.
2 million, 100K. Because you know how that works.
Oh, I
Because
know.
they really make more than that. We'll spend more than that. But you want to have the amount you're looking like you want to be low, so you won't be taxed so much. This is what they do for their shares. You know they take loans. They don't sell their shares.
To take loans against the share.
You can take loans against your shares because it's an asset.
Oh dang, yeah.
So, and what happens is they do a loan just so they can buy whatever they want to buy, and just pay a loan. Well, and sometimes they get the loan at. That's you get a loan at, because when you deal with that kind of money, you get a loan. That's say they get a loan at 3% interest.
Yep.
They rather pay 3% interest than 60% capital gains tax.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, they're wrong for this, man. I like.
And then they throw it right back in the market too, probably.
Well, right back in the market. All they just do it because they want to have whatever they want to do.
Yep.
Let me tell you, man, it's a great book, Snowfall. And Warren Buffett also lived a very how should I say this? He never divorced his wife.
Yeah, but she kind of let him do what he wanted to do.
But she left to do what she wanted to do.
Yep.
And she bought an apartment in her tennis trainer across the street from each other, and he had a living girlfriend.
Dang.
Every event he went to, then he got his wife, and they come together, all the big stuff. I'll tell you, man, it's great. When I read the book, it just made investing so much easier. If I would have read that book
before we started. But
we learned our own lessons. But it hurts, man. I ain't gonna lie, me sorry. You hurt me with AD just now, because I had like a good bit of shares of AD.
Bro, I'm
listening to you.
250 to 500 shares at one point.
Oh God!
I know, right? And I rocked them on the Robinhood Gold margin too. I was like, well, I made a crucial mistake, and I'll give this one to you. And that's the first time I ever understood what margin calls were. My crucial mistake was it went up to $12 in 6 months or something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as that happened, I went into gold. I'm like, yo, I got to get in on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it at like 14. It went to like 14, 15. And I don't know what happened. It had like a bad call or a bad quarter or whatever. It went from 15 to 9. 15